Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Horizon Forbidden West. So we've just entered this funneled place. What we got going on? Because we gotta
Like
deliver...
this? Oh,
Oh, hey.
You're not waving
You
a
guys.
hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
and my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
That's
Bring
not
it
how that
back.
works.
Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north.
Gotcha.
They call it a concussion beat party or something.
Ah.
Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy!
Hey,
Aaron, you're all better.
enter here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing.
Fair
You
enough.
learn fast enough, we help make that happen.
You gotta learn fast enough.
Right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
No.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived. Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
It's not like
I
that.
think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Good.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
Good.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've
What a
been off
liar.
gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods.
Okay.
So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training.
Valid.
Come along.
Okay.
They're gonna fuck like rabbits. Awkward silence there.
Oh, and I delivered your message to Talana. She headed for that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
Cool. Thanks, I guess. Gaia, are you here, darling?
Welcome back, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia.
Please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
Kind of important matter. What are we
So-
looking at?
What did you want to discuss?
Angel,
While
must
were
you make so
away,
much
I
noise?
received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static.
Uh-huh.
Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
And that means what exactly?
Coordinates.
SOS beware.
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It
Save
is
our
an
souls.
old-world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Uh-huh. I'll investigate.
Alright. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
You let them
I
in.
included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Aletheia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back.
And that's where they come in hand.
I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Aloy really refuses to let
Go grab your things.
anybody in on their,
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
She really refuses to let anybody in on this, huh? She feels that she must do absolutely everything alone. What is this? Examine the Cyclops console.
What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome.
A drone?
I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. If I find the drones out in the wilds, I could get the data from them.
It's actually kind of cool, not gonna lie. Alright, well, I guess that's about all...
There she
all
is.
I could see there.
You ready to head out?
Yep,
Let's
let's
go.
get going.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
Does it? Does it gotta be good? Because it could be bad. But look at that. 3 battle-hardened
This
badasses
distress
climbing
call
up.
Had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
She told you to stay. Some plasma shots. But from a what? Oh. From a you.
Merman.
What is that?
Nothing good.
What the hell?
Well, good job, dumb shits.
Well, that takes the keg.
Love how it knocked out her
Well,
shield. She
see if
turned
there's
around and
anything
she's
over
like, what the hell?
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith.
Hold on, there's a
There are obviously
crate
more
here.
zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
I mean, technically fought 3 of them. Well, no, I technically
The
fought
rebels
one of them.
did. It took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about
All
that
right.
crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will.
What?
Hello,
What's going
Verbena.
on?
What do you have for me?
Well, go do
I
your
checked
thing.
everywhere, still no
I'll
sign
wait
of the
here.
asset. Can we call off this pointless search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall.
Ah,
You think you can manage that?
my weapon's still hot.
Hold on. I think I
need to
see
know how
something.
it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
I'll be honest, I haven't actually listened to what they just said. I'm pretty
Also
sure
with a focus.
they sent out...
Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
I'm pretty sure they were talking about me. They had to have been. They wanted
Looks like the rebels camped here
to
for a while.
bring Aloy
They're
in.
watching this area?
They must have been.
I'll pick these up.
No, can't do anything on that. Oh, trust me, this is an everyday thing for me. Oh, and this is their Spectre thing. They managed to take it down.
Instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is. All right. I think I have an idea what happened here.
Do you?
I better get back to Erend.
Forge's breath.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
She who sees the unseen.
This was a careful.
Sounds like you're
planned
mocking
attack.
me.
I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon.
Uh-huh.
Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
Uh-huh.
I've known Tinkers do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress. If it blew up.
Yeah.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing you said could be here? The Luthia?
Could be.
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
I'll be honest though, I did not like the look of this thing. A Ravager, huh? I wonder if this could be used. It can. Oh.
Now this'll do some damage.
Hell yeah. How far is he? He's pretty far. Varl, I found a cannon. Bitches love cannons. Hey, you found a tunnel. Good shit. I just hear the gun drop.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
That'd probably be the
Whatever it was,
Spectre.
It must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. If any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Make sure to stay hidden. Wait, no, I want my gun. Cool, I can have my gun.
Hello.
La dee 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 doo dee doo. Shame I can't run with this. I'd really like to run with this.
Old world ruin down here.
Yeah, I see
You
that.
said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
Nothing
So maybe they were after Luthia.
useful
Found its
here.
hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Luthia. Luthia, I have a cannon. Am I going to need it? Am I going to need my cannon? Give. I will carry this cannon with me until I need
Looks
it.
like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Perhaps. There's also data there. We locked a door over there. Ooh, what's this? It's broken,
I've never
whatever
seen
it
a
is.
transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed. Now this is a find.
Yeah, I didn't want the cannon that time.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. Looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently.
Yep.
A device nearby.
So Eleuthea's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset?
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
Yep.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
I know, which is upsetting because I just grabbed a cannon. Whoop. Like, I'm a little insulted. I find a cannon. I bring it with us. Oh, there's stairs down. I bring the cannon with us, and the cannon's not even needed?
All this stuff. Find anything that might tell us what the asset is?
I don't think so.
Like, a little insulting, not gonna lie. I feel like I did all that for nothing.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe
Yep.
the asset is in here somewhere.
Nope, I want my cannon.
It is. Somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
I want my cannon. My cannon is priority.
Don't mind if I do.
My cannon is now priority. Priority numero uno. I require the cannons. Locked door there.
So, how is Erend
Can I?
taking all of this?
Yes!
Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
I know there's gonna be bots. You gonna give me one? Hello? How much you want to bet I'm the asset? I mean, I doubt it, but how much would you want to bet?
The control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out. How do you like me now?
No, I don't want the cannon right now. Thank you. Alright, fair enough, I guess. Well, there ain't jack shit in here. But I still want my cannon. I'll bring my cannon right here.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
Yeah, now give me a moment to figure out the goddamn log. Data points, collectibles. Jeez. Alright. Game progression, statistics, tutorials, collectibles. So it's somewhere here in data points. So, quest data points. Minimal, partial, distress signal. 237.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number.
So there's 236, but I want the 237th. Meaning one of them has been removed. Interesting. Is that a body? It is a body! Is that another Elizabeth Sobek clone? It is another Elizabeth Sobek clone.
Aloy. It's you.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
What is it?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsiness. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now.
Oh.
But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with.
Oh.
You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
Goodbye, Beta.
So she's
still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Arndt?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Correct. It's a good thing I brought the Ravager cannon down. And I don't know how far I can go before anything starts. Yep, there it is.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
Come on, I was smart and I brought me a cannon. Uh-oh. Is it too late to say I'm sorry?
See if it has any weak spots.
Yeah, I guess I should scan it, huh? Whee! Ow, that still hit me. Its weak spots are everywhere. Is that not the... No, this is the one. There it is. Whee! Ooh, that hurt. Uh-oh. Whee! Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you're weak to... What is it? You're weak to poison? Or acid, sorry. You're weak to acid, and you're weak to the other, the plasma. Boop. And might as well. Oh, you hit your other gun. That's a shame. You're already dead.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
It's a shame that, you know, I used that blast trap for nothing. But I mean, hey, I got to use my cannon, and that's what I'm happy about. I didn't bring the cannon down for nothing. Aloy, so
get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
You can hope that. Am I going the right way? I am going the right way. I guess that's really the only thing that you need to worry about is that he's staying in cover, because we all know him. He's... Oh, I don't have any echo shells.
Aloy!
Aaron!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
I'm coming. And it's not gonna know what hit him. Would help if, you know, this was easier to climb.
Aaron,
where is it?
I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is.
I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Shields down. He's on the move.
I got your back, Aloy.
Whee! Ouch.
Don't get that stuff on you.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, they felt that one.
Oh, hello. Ow. I really want you to pull out those guns. There they are. And I missed. Ouch. I bet you didn't like that. Whee! Do I have any more? I do. I really love this. Ouch.
Can't beat an Asaram Forge. Hit it again.
Pop.
A heavy weapon. That could help.
Where do you see a heavy weapon?
Ah, it
can't use that now.
Come here, you overgrown gecko thing. Wait, didn't I shoot off one of their weapons?
Oh, I heard
come here.
Crunch from here.
Damn it! I know I said come here, but...
That's the only way to take it down.
Like, I know I said to come here, but you didn't gotta be... Ooh. What's that?
Aloy,
she's me.
Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Yes, that's how it works.
But it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
That's because of sound... everything. A stalker dart gun. Where the hell does stalker come from? I do love it though. Alright, but... So this was the one that was initially dead. Technically where I killed the last one... Yep, was right here. There are... What is this? It's not dangerous.
I can refill my pouch with these later.
Definitely odd. It's like their blood, but I'm assuming since kind of moves around and such. Definitely odd, regardless. And I cannot jump off the cliff here. Oh, I gotta examine the weapon. Oh, the weapon. Oh, this weapon. Gotcha. So what exactly happened here?
No.
And it all turned to shreds.
Damn it.
I'm assuming it's some sort of plasma... Oh, what is that?
Well, it's better than nothing.
If I had to assume, it's some type of plasma type
if we can
weapon.
It, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths.
What's this?
I should check on the clone, too.
Oh, checking on the clone, I'm guessing.
Where's our guest?
Aloy.
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her.
Like how it was locked and now it's just open. Call out for Beta.
It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
What?
Don't understand. Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything
Fair enough.
Feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah. Booting up.
Alright.
So, Aloy, I
Two L's.
suppose you want information about you
Yeah.
and Zenith? Yeah.
Oh, I guess it is only one
Why
L.
are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago? That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed. So far, Zenith established a colony world after all. Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable. Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet. And now
Sent
they
out the
claim
kill
Earth for
signal.
themselves. Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know? How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you're... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I
Interesting.
spent years studying in my training interface, so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Oh.
How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. Then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity. You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. But Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. I'm the guy who wrote Colonel. I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me. Well done.
Alright. Your origins.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
Fair enough. The archive.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy. So it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating.
So, I'll let you rest.
I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or... So how long?
So how long what?
You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths? How did you know optimal strategy, so? Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaius powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus. What? You don't have Hephaestus already? Gaia's
Nope.
still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location. Of course not.
So...
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing. They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location. What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die. Hey.
No, calm down. Calm your shit.
You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I wonder if they're being voiced by the same person or...
Expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering,
wow.
Of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Wow,
Okay.
what a bitch!
See if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
What a bitch! Calm down!
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
Just a tad.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
Yeah, you'll learn that she's a bitch who called me useless.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Yeah, if I can learn anything, you know, it would be great to learn something. Other than being called useless, at least Gaia appreciates me. Hello, Angel. I know you appreciate me too. Giving me kisses. Lay down.
Welcome.
Gaia! Gaia?
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up.
Yep.
If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it.
And what exactly is that?
Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core.
God damn it.
Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
God damn
He's
it,
not gonna
Silence!
cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged.
Yep.
The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right.
But see, we've also
One problem at a
got
time.
a Gaia root kernel.
Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right.
Did she not just say that she had a root
So
kernel?
we'll be making use of Silent's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
Yeah, we still have a lot more shit to take care of, too. There's also a quest here.
I know. It makes you want to
Aloy,
Makes you want to punch something.
I'd check in on how you're doing.
you mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement?
Correct.
Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us.
Just a tad.
Little?
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
And what would that be about? Sure, the land gods.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code.
Yeah.
If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
Yep, that's how that works.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it.
So we
Gaia
still
showed
need
me a way around
Hephaestus.
this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
Sure. Farewell, because I don't give a shit about anything else there.
May the land bloom in your steps.
Well, with that being said, I'm going to end the episode here. So if you liked, make sure to leave a
Aloy,
like, make sure to
We've
subscribe.
gathered some supplies in that
Shut up!
chest. Take what you need.
Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.